Hello, and a warm welcome to our viewers joining us for the very first episode of our Veracity Partner Talks series, hosted here at the DNV headquarters. I'm delighted to be joined by Petter Andersen, Senior Vice President, Shipping Digital from StormGeo. And in this episode, we'll be hearing how partnerships are supporting digital transformation and getting ready for the upcoming EU emissions trading scheme in shipping. Before we dive straight in, I want to first share a bit of background on the Veracity Integrated Partner Programme and what we set out to achieve with it. The VIP programme helps ship owners and managers add ease and efficiency to their regulatory emissions reporting processes. As part of the programme, established data providers connect with the Veracity data platform. This allows a feed of consented data from the customer's vessels towards Veracity's operational vessel data, or OVD standard, for verification by DNV. Utilising the integrated partner network, our common customers can benefit from instant DNV verification of the emissions data through that established data pipeline, a significant reduction in manual data input, crew effort and administration, and fundamentally enhanced data quality through dual data quality checks by the partner and of course by DNV. So, welcome Petter.
Thank you.
I wanted to kick off today's talk with the theme at North Shipping this year, partnership. There's plenty of talk in the industry on the importance of collaboration, but what does a truly productive partnership look like to you? And how important are partnerships for the maritime industry to succeed in its decarbonisation goals?
I mean, partnership and collaboration is really a means to an end. I mean, it's about working together to create the value for the end user. Take us to companies, for example, DNV are a global provider of verification and classification services, and StormGeo, we are a weather intelligence provider to the shipping industry globally, and supporting thousands of ships every day on their data reporting and their validation. So in the topic of decarbonization and emission compliance, we can work together and we complement each other. And together we form different parts of our role for the total delivery of the end user, which is the ship owner or the ship operator. And I think really key for this to work in practice is trust and knowing each other, and good lines of communication between our people on both sides.
Absolutely, very good. So, as one of our very first partners, it's been a while since we had that data pipeline in place between our respective companies, Petter. How are your customers reacting and what are some of the benefits they have found from that integration?
Okay, if we go a little bit back, just recapping for everyone what we're talking about here, this data pipeline, it all starts on board the vessels. I mentioned we have some thousands of vessels using our reporting system, where we have built in a couple of hundreds checks inside the software already. So before any information leaves the vessel, it's checked as good as possible on board. So when the information reaches shore, we pick up this again with a second layer of data validation, which we call our alert service, where our performance experts sitting in hubs around the world, they communicate with the vessels, giving advice if we see any off values or anything that can be improved. Then we analyze it in our portal, and then when it's done, we share it with you in DNV for the verification part. And basically what the customers tell us is that mainly that they save a lot of time by this process, and they get much better structure in their data for their fleet, and they also are increasing the data quality and the trust in the data.
So Petter, the big topic in the industry, EU ETS, for the maritime industry is fast approaching us in 2024. How do you see the role of these partnerships in supporting ship owners and managers with managing and preparing for EU ETS?
Really key. I mean, from next year, you have to pay a tax for any ton of CO2 which is emitted from a vessel sailing in and out of Europe. You need accurate data to know exactly what you have emitted. So data need to be analyzed and verified much quicker than it's being done today. So in a way, you can say that you need to fast track the verification process. And that will require good analysis tools, and it definitely will require good collaboration between the parties that contributing to this verification process. Us, StormGeo, and you, DNV, we need to work very close together in order to be able to give the ship owner or ship operator these accurate CO2 figures right when he needs them, right after the voyage or after the time charter period. So in that equation, trust is also very important.
Very good. So finally, Petter, before we go, name the 3 things that you think will have the biggest impact on the industry in the next 10 years.
I think the main thing is for ship owners to really ensure that their vessels are staying commercially attractive. They have to invest in new technology. They have to explore in alternative fuels type, which many are doing already. But also they have to really ensure that all the voyages that the vessels sail as optimized as possible. Like from StormGeo, we are the weather routing company. We support and route 70,000 vessel voyages per year, where we always try to take advantage of the weather situation. And you can take that one step further as well, like some ship owners are doing today, installing sails on board. Very interesting technology, which of course can take even further advantage of the weather situations. Secondly, I think it's about digitalization, smarter use of data. Many vessels today, actually almost most vessels today, they report 2 or 3 or 4 times the same information every day. And it doesn't really add up, and it's difficult to know what is really the truth. It's difficult to validate 3, 4 different data streams. So there's a big benefit of harmonizing the way they work with data from the vessels as well, whether it's manual reported data or also sensor data. Thirdly, it's about transparency. I mean, traditionally, shipping and ship owners have been keeping their cards quite close to their chest. Now you have emission regulations and you have emission rating for ships and also vessel performance type of ratings. It can really be a commercial advantage to be more transparent with your numbers.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for those insights, Petter. I'm afraid we're out of time, but yeah, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your views. To our viewers, we hope you've enjoyed the episode. For more information on the Veracity Partner Programme, visit veracity.com/partner integration. Thank you very much.